Anyway, my next guest is an actor who stars in Fringe, which airs on Tuesdays on the great Fox network. Please welcome Josh Jackson, everybody. Josh Jackson. Welcome, Josh.
Thank you.
How are you, my friend?
I am excellent, thanks.
Really?
Yourself?
You look well. I'm very impressed by that slug in the Fringe show there.
I forget sometimes just how really, truly disgusting my show is.
No, it's not. No, it's not disgusting. It's lovely. That young lady was very attractive.
She's a very attractive young lady.
And that older gentleman, he's quite good looking if you're into that type of thing. But the slug,
something for everybody.
But the slug, that's not a real
For the
slug.
slugophiles out there.
Right. Do you know anything about slugs?
No.
Okay.
You?
Yes.
Big on the slugs?
Yes, I used to live in Paris. And
See, that's funny. I heard you moved there for the baked goods.
I did. I went there for baked goods and slugs.
And slugs.
Yeah, they have a very
All
interesting
together.
collection. The slugs gather around. Do you know anything about Paris?
I live there half the time, actually, yeah.
You do know?
Yeah, true.
Really?
Though, I have to say the best French baked goods are in London at the Bon Marché. That's where you get the best croissants.
No, man. You're right. If you go to London, you think you're in ancient Rome. That's what I always think.
That's true. All those togas and croissants.
That's right.
Crazy.
Welcome to the great majesty of, actually, it's London. And they don't have gladiators, although they do in a bar that I used to go to.
Underground, togas, thongs.
You know the one?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You live half of the time in Paris?
Yeah, well, I fell in love, which was the good thing.
French lady?
With a
gentleman?
German lady who... You never know these days.
Well, you don't, no.
But she lives in Paris, so that was the other great thing that came out of the falling in
Wow,
love bit.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And so you have this transcontinental love affair.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
nice.
It works out pretty well.
Do you ever take the train from London to Paris?
I have. The channel.
I've done that. There was a murder on it when I was on it.
Really? Oh, I missed that portion earlier.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
no.
when I was standing backstage.
No, there wasn't a murder. I just thought
Petting my slug.
It would be a good place. Is that how you stroke your slug?
Yeah, absolutely. International sign of...
International sign of slug whatever.
stroke.
Anyway, the train then. You get the train from London to Paris?
I absolutely do.
Really?
Yeah.
It's great, that, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you a fan of trains?
I am a fan of trains. We don't have much of them over here, so it's a novelty anytime you go on the other side of the Atlantic.
Do you find yourself speaking French when you're in France? Are you good at it?
No.
Ah.
You know, in most places you go, if you try and futz your way through their language, you sort of get like well, at least you tried. I've never found that to be the case
the French
in France.
hate you. Yeah.
When you try to English, you are killing me with this.
You can't even say.
It
poo
is
in
like
France.
the dagger in
no.
my eye when you speak with this accent.
Yeah, no, they get very upset about it. Yeah. What I like to do is, rather than speak French, I just do a bad French comedy accent. That's what
they love that.
Yeah.
They just
Hello,
think that.
how are you? They love that.
Oh, Mr. Greg,
if you're visiting France in the next couple of weeks, try that out. They love
They love that. And order a hamburger loudly. They think that's hilarious.
That's right. A hamburger! Do you enjoy hamburgers?
I do enjoy hamburgers, as
Really?
a matter of fact.
Where's
In
the
fact,
best hamburger?
Well, see, there's a topic of much debate about this. And one of the guys who is my boss, a guy named Brian Burke, he works at Bad Robot. You should send him...
Bad Robot?
Yeah, who's the company that makes my show. And
Right.
he's
Is there
on
a good
quest.
robot? What?
He's on a quest for the best burger. So I think if you write to him at Bad Robot and find him the best burger joint in America, I'll get a raise. So I'd like to start that.
Well, everybody thinks they know the
campaign
best
right
burger
now.
joint in America.
I know they do, but it's not.
Well, where's
always true.
yours then?
Well, I just moved to New York for this show. The best one that I've found, honestly, is in the Parker Meredith Hotel. It's way uptown. It's this weird little thing. There's the check-in right here, and then right next to it, there's a brown curtain. And behind that brown curtain is the best $5 burger you're ever going to get. I swear to you.
the brown curtain.
Behind the brown curtain. With the gladiators in the toga. And they all speak in English accents.
Yeah, I'll bet they do. Yeah. Welcome to the other side of the brown curtain.
Oh, my mother's going to be so proud of that one.
No, you know where the best ones you can get in L.A. if you're ever visiting here? Wolfgang Puck's places.
No, come on.
Yes, because Wolfgang Puck makes these mini burgers, which not only do they taste delicious, but when you hold them, your hand is like a giant's hand.
And you know what they say.
Yeah, big hand. So you
Small
go,
burgers.
hi, ladies. Yeah. Who's the Whopper now, bitch? See what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know
I'll have
what?
to check it out.
I said bitch there. I feel bad. I think that's a very aggressive
I'm on.
word. No, I'm sorry. I feel I should. Do you beat that? Please do. I feel terrible
You
about
don't
it.
beat bitch? Really?
No. They beat though.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to keep you straight, in case in case you were thinking of dropping it into the conversation,
right.
you know.
Okay, good.
It's
That's
probably
off the
best
list.
not to, yeah.
Copy that.
That's the thing. Are you allowed to say cuss words on your show?
Absolutely not.
All right, no.
But you'd think they would, honestly. I mean, if you saw that slug pop out of a guy's
The first
eyeball,
thing I'd
you'd be
say
like,
would
what
be...
the
Yeah. You can't say that on this show. Yeah, no, you can't.
Really?
No, you can't. No, there'll be all sorts of trouble. They won't let me sell my cup. But the Fringe show is doing fantastically well, isn't it?
Yeah, we're doing.
Yeah.
We knock on wood. We're doing very well. We're
I
back
do
in
that a
couple
lot,
weeks.
actually.
Yeah, no, it's just to make sure it's still there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
we're
what about
off
this
to a
French
good
girl? Are
start.
you going to marry her, do you think?
Well, she's German. The French girl I don't talk about.
She's German and she lives in Paris?
Yeah.
That's
I
kinda-
know. It's too easy, really.
When
You
did
can
she
make
get
that
there?
jump.
Did her family move there some time ago?
Second generation.
Yeah, really, yeah. My parents moved here in the 40s. Yeah,
Rents were cheap.
yeah.
Love
that's
was in
right,
the
yeah.
air.
Well, we're out of time here, but will you come back and see us again?
Absolutely.
All right. The very, very lovely Josh Jackson, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Well, here's what we learned on the show. We learned that this is the international sign for stroking your slug. Like, if I was a Bond villain, I would have a slug as my pet. And I would speak with an English accent, of course, as well. Welcome, Mr. Bond. Please pay no attention to my slug. Desmond. Do you like my hollowed-out volcano, Mr. Bond? Yeah, no.